Hi everyone, this is Bonnie. I wanted to share a very special project with you today. This is a mini album I'm making as an anniversary gift for my husband's cousin and his wife. They're celebrating number 25 this year, and we're actually having a very big family party in just a couple of weeks. I made this because she loves purses and she's as addicted as I am, and so I tried to use this suitcase mini album that's a Maya Road with the idea of a purse kind of idea, and I hope that she just loves it. They are not just family to us, they are very dear and special friends. So I hope you enjoy. I used a variety of papers. I used some of the Mariposa papers and also the K & Company Life's Journey, but you'll see hints of a few other brands in there as well. To start with, on the cover, this chipboard piece, heart-shaped, had intricate design in it, and so I glimmer misted it and embossed it, and then I ran this very pretty white fiber through the design around it to just add a little dimension and texture. The heart in the background is glimmer misted with a couple of shades of greens, and then I used glitter glue and stamped the number 25 there for their anniversary, and then used a different type of glitter. If you can see there, it's kind of like shavings. It's not glitter like you're used to seeing. At any rate, there's a little bit of bling down here in the corner, and the biggest flower is a Velma flower technique with lots of beauty on it, and I edged the edges with the black, and then just a black Prima flower. This one was just a white polka dot, and I used glimmer mist and added a little color to that, and then this antique button I put in the middle. The leaves were very, very gold, and so I did a lot of distressing on them to make them match more. And then, as you can see, the little heart shape cutout was in the album, and that's a K & Company sticker from Life's Journey that says Celebrate. Each of the handles I painted black and then used the clear crackle paint from Tim Holtz. And I haven't done the binding on it yet, just for the sake of showing the album to you, but I've got a lot of pretty fibers and some charms that I'm going to do around the handles. So then if you open it up to page 2, very simple page. I left it pretty simple with a nice photo mat. This is one of the K & Company die cuts, little butterfly, acetate butterfly. This chipboard I glimmer misted and did all kinds of distressing to it on the edges, and then a little bling for the eye there. So kept that one very simple. Okay, so this is the third page, and there's some tags here. I just made a pocket. This tag has the music note stamp and an Inka-Dinka-Doo stamp that has a very fancy looking hummingbird that I cut out, stamped, embossed, and so forth. And the back just has some Tim Holtz stamp, Listen to Your Heart, and the chandelier and place for journaling. The top of the pocket here has a little journaling spot and pretty paper on the back that she could do a photo with. And then this one, again, another place for journaling, and blank on the back so she can put a photo there. And these two little tiny tags, which I love doing these little miniature tags. And this one has some torn paper, distressed, open on the back. Similar over here, torn paper, open on the back. Just a basic library pocket I did, and a chipboard frame that I painted black and did the crackle paint on. Some little heart brads, and this love stamp was from Inka-Dinka-Doo. And a little bit of bling up here in the corner. I turn that one over. This is a Tim Holtz fragment that I put a piece of matching paper behind and put it on the handle. This is actually a frame that I bought from the clearance section of the Michaels that was like frame place cards for weddings, and it had so that you could put the name in there and it would stand up. So I tore the backing off, and then I just glimmer misted all around the edge of it and had a very kind of aged look to it. This is an Anna Griffin butterfly punch that I punched out and then used my black distress stickles to make the antenna and dots down the back. This is one of the Tracy Loves to Scrap flowers, homemade flowers. I love the technique and I love how it looks. And then I've got some gold glitter going around on it. And then a clear acrylic flourish that I think just adds a little dimension to that page. Going on to the next page, this is something I scrap lifted from my sister, Marla, with Lake Avenue Designs. And just made 3 little pockets and these little tiny postcards that can be used for journaling and photo mats. Of course, a lot of distressing inks on all of them. Nothing gets by me without distress inks. I know you know what I'm talking about. And more bling. Little bling all over here, 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 and up in the corner here. Turn this page over. I kept this one very simple. As you know, the Mariposa papers are just so beautiful. So I didn't do anything really. I did some glossy accents on that little tiny butterfly there, and this pretty ribbon here, which I left open so she can slide a little photo or something in there. Very simple. This is one of my favorite pages. This is the pocket page that we're all very familiar with from Rose S at 915. And so this first one, as you can see, is one of the K & Company little crochet frames, and I glue it has adhesive on it, so it's totally glued down, but she could cut out a little picture and put there. And this paper here is Webster's Pages, and I thought it was very appropriate. It says, when you're with family, you are family, and it says family love, so of course that works great. Some bling here, and the first tag is actually a heart-shaped script stamp that I borrowed from my mother-in-law and embossed it on the black. It's awesome. The back I left open for a photo and just a little, and then once you open it this way, it's got papers there, an epoxy sticker going down the side there. This tag comes out and has a pretty damask stamp on it. Of course, lots of distressing. And a real pretty vellum piece, which came from Webster's Pages also. And it slides over, so she could put a picture there and then some journaling on top, whichever she would like to do. You go ahead and open it all the way. See that there's a little pocket here with a little folder that I made. Torn paper and distress, a little bling down the side. Sorry, get too close and I get all blurry. And when you open it up, there's a Prima journaling stamp there, just in places for photos. Close that up and swing it the rest of the way open. Sorry, I need 2 hands there for a second. It's falling down. So anyway, this one is a cutout from a vellum piece with the bird. I thought that was so pretty sitting in the corner there. And this tag, some torn paper with distressing, that damask stamp on the back. I love that. And if you open it all the way up, there's a little pocket I did there with 2 little tags that you may recognize from Graphic 45 from the Romantique collection. And then, let's see, oh, there's a tag here with some alcohol ink distressing that I did, and a vintage car with some mulberry paper behind it. Makes it look very soft. A little bit of flourish stamping on the back of that. And then if you close it and go this direction, stamp there. And last but not least, this one backed with the very pretty paper for a photo spot there. And this is the Life Stories quote that she can do some journaling on. And then this is the Martha Stewart lace punch that I did out of the Mariposa paper that matches this. Kind of coordinate the 2 pages. And this is a GCD paper, the Paris collection, and this is flocked. This design along the bottom is. Last but not least, we have the back page here, which is the Mariposa papers. This is a bling that I got at Michael's that I just did alcohol ink on the red to tie in the red. And I just wrote in the middle here this quote that I love. Life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. Lots of love, Troy and